Tonight on Courtroom Drama, we'll be discussing the McCulloch V Maryland case. Here to speak is
Sochi Montes,
Arturo Flores,
and Eddie Cabrera.
all right. To start off here in the interview, who is involved in the case?
Oh, you want to go?
John Marshall.
Well, our first person that's the most important is John Marshall. He was one of the the fourth chief of justice in, he was the fourth chief of justice and the longest serving chief of justice in the Supreme Court. He was also one of the Virginia Federalist and part of the Federalist Party, being the cousin of Thomas Jefferson as well. So you can see the relationship being awfully different.
All right. Can you describe the case?
The case was decided by the Supreme Court in 1819. Asserted national supremacy vs. State action in the areas of constitutionality granted authority. Maryland had placed a prohibitive tax on the banknotes of the Second Bank of the United States. When Maryland courts upheld the law, the bank in the name of the Baltimore branch cashier James W. McCulloch appealed to the Supreme Court. Daniel Webster with William Pickney and argued the case on the behalf of the bank. These are also some of the most significant figures in this case.
And to go a little bit more into depth, Arturo here would.
Yes. So the Chief Justice John Marshall wrote the unanimous opinion of the court. He stated first that the Constitution gave Congress the power to make all laws necessary and proper to carry out the specific powers conferred on Congress in Article 1, Section 8, incorporating Alexander Hamilton's doctrine of broad construction of the Constitution. Marshall wrote, "Let the end be legitimate, let it be within the scope of the Constitution, and all means which are appropriate, which are not prohibited, are constitutional." Since the bank was a lawful instrument of specific federal authority, the law creating the bank was constitutional. Marshall then pointed to Article 4 of the Constitution, which says that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Anything in the law of any state of the contrary notwithstanding, stating that the power to tax involves the power to destroy. He says that the states have no power by taxation or otherwise to retard, impede, or control the laws of the federal government, and thus the law imposing a tax on the Bank of the United States is unconstitutional and void.
This case happened in the past. Why is it still actually important today?
It's one of the first and most important Supreme Court cases on federal power. In this case, the Supreme Court held that the Congress had implied powers during those listed in Article 1, Section 8. The necessary and proper clause gave Congress the power to establish a national bank, which we have today still.
And all of it.
Religion.